Hi, I was on Messenger a few days ago on the user group, and someone asked me about how I connected my Roli with an iPad to the Argon8, and asked me if I'd do a very short vid, which I'm going to do very quickly. So first of all, I've got an iPad, as you can see there, running the Noise app. Also on that I have the modal app running at the same time. I have them both connected via what used to be called the camera kit, but I'm using a separate USB 2 hub, and I have the sound output from my iPad going to a separate input on my mixer. I then also have the MIDI signals going from the iPad to a MIDI hub, which is under here. I think you can see that, I hope. MIDI hub there, which is the MIO, Eye Connectivity MIDI hub. From there, everything on my deck which has got a MIDI connection goes via that hub. So that MIDI connection goes to the Argon, it goes to the Modal NF1, it goes to my monitor. I can also have my drum machine coming through. Also, all the MIDI goes through one section, and the end result is that I have two Rolis connected. One Roli is connected again via a hub. Now, to actually make these two work properly, you have to have a USB hub connected as a USB host, and that is connected to the back of my 10-port MIDI hub, which you saw on the rack just now. These other devices plug into that hub, and obviously they send MIDI via that to the other devices. So this is the little one, the 25 one. And then obviously the Argon, which is here. And the 49 keyboard is connected to the iPad using Bluetooth, which enables it to operate Noise and the Argon8 at the same time. The issue I've had now, this has now been upgraded to 14.75 iOS, and before I did that, it was on 14.2, and the sound would not come out of the sound adapter. It would only come out of the iPad. There was an issue with 14.2, which meant that having an adapter on an iOS iPad didn't work properly. Because this doesn't have the audio out as my older iPad does, it therefore wouldn't work, whereas I can do the same setup on my older iPad and use the external audio out to actually make it work. This is, I think, is a 219 or 218 iPad from Roli. That is really it. That's how it's set up. So As you can see there as well, just to point out, using that connectivity hub, it's worth spending money on a proper hub for doing this. The latency is virtually non-existent as far as I can see. The only time I get latency is sometimes when I plug the MI10 over into my computer and I set it up, because I control all the settings on the hub are controlled from the PC. Well, I hope that was very interesting for you. That's one more thing I'll point out, I suppose, is I use an UIR24 Soundcraft mixer, which has a web page on the actual mixer, so I'm not using any DAWs with this, and just using the mixer to join everything together. That's a pretty good bit of kit as well. So, right, that's it. Thank you.